Good afternoon. This is Delius Alexander doing a demonstration on infix to postfix conversion. Um, infix is basically when the operator is placed between two operands, in the case of this example, A plus B. Whereas postfix is when the operator is placed in front of the operands, in the case of AB plus sign. Right here. Several rules to follow in steps for the infix to postfix conversion, and that first rule is to isolate the appropriate brackets and parentheses, apply them to the proper expressions, to follow the operator precedence and associativity rules. The second is to convert the innermost sub-expression to postfix and name it a temporary placeholder. You don't have to do that, but it makes completing the process a little bit more simpler for me. Step 3, repeat step 2 on other larger sub-expressions, fanning outwards until you solve the whole expression and convert it to postfix format. And the fourth, steps 4 is to resubstitute the temporary placeholder with the original values when you're completed. Some operator precedences are parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition and subtraction, and left to right. And exponents, of course, are right to left. Now, of course, I didn't do any exponents, but I just did a really long string of arithmetic expression. So for me, my expression is A times B plus B divided by C minus C times D plus A. In terms of precedence, operator precedence, I must complete the multiplication and division first. So of course I bracketed them in parentheses and put brackets around each, separating the precedence, because the next precedence after the multiplication will be the addition and subtraction right here, and then finally this subtraction, and then finally this addition. So the first step, I converted the A times B and gave it a placeholder of X sub 1. And for the next expression, B divided by C was given the expression X sub 2. The third multiplication expression, C times D, was converted to X sub 3 plus A. So everything maintains the same precedence within each conversion. Our resulting sub-expression is X sub 1 plus X sub 2 minus X sub 3 plus A. We repeat step 3 once more, and we combine X sub 1 plus X sub 2 because our precedence is left to right with addition and subtraction operators. And we yield a placeholder of Y sub 1. So now our resulting expression now is Y sub 1 minus X sub 3 plus A. We combine again Y sub 1 and X sub 3, and we get we move our precedence, our operator again, negative sign to the front of that, and we yield a placeholder of N sub 1. And so now we have N sub 1 plus A. Now N sub 1, when we put that in postfix format, we end up with N sub 1 A plus sign. Now in order to break put it back, everything back together again, we start out step 5 again, going back to the last step. We resubstitute everything, and so we know that N sub 1 is, so I separated the two so you can kind of see the operation. So we know N sub 1 is actually Y sub 1 X sub 3 minus sign. So then we break that down. So then we replace that placeholder. Next we replace the Y placeholder. And we know that the Y sub 1 placeholder is really X sub 1 X sub 2. And plus sign And here we still have our x sub 3 and a negative sign. Next, we replace our x sub 1, x sub 2, x sub 3 back to our regular variables. So our x sub 1 we know is AB multiplication sign. Our x sub 2 is BC division symbol. We still have our plus symbol here we brought down. And our x sub 3 is CD, our multiplication symbol. We still have negative symbol we bring down. And of course the plus sign. And this would be our completed form of our postfix expression when converted. AB multiplication symbol, BC division symbol, plus sign, CD multiplication symbol, minus symbol, A plus sign. And that concludes the demonstration of showing how to convert from infix to postfix. Thank you.